Hello and welcome to the video. I'm sure I'm not the only content creator here on YouTube that's going to be talking about this thing today. Actually, not just this thing, there's a whole new range of ExpressLRS radios that have been released today by RadioMaster. Now, in the early days of ExpressLRS, which is a software project essentially, the hardware had quite a few issues. Some of the early guys producing the technology, not RadioMaster, interestingly, there was a bit of a race to the bottom, and that resulted in range issues, technology not working exactly the way as it should, so firmware updating was tricky, things like the secondary backpack radios weren't installed, all kinds of different stuff. But it all seems to have quietened down quite a bit, and these are the new radios that have just come out from RadioMaster. Now, interestingly, talking to the ExpressLRS developers, the vendors that don't work very well with them are the ones that seem to have persistent issues with their hardware compatibility with ExpressLRS. However, those vendors who work closely with them have very few issues, and that's not an accident. That's absolutely by design. Interestingly, when I've spoken to the people at the project that I know and asked them which of the vendors that have the best relationship, RadioMaster is always right at the top of that list. So RadioMaster has actively been involved in supporting and working with the ExpressLRS project, and that gives me a level of comfort that some of the work has actually been done, so I'm not getting kind of an alpha or a beta product, I'm actually getting something that's fit for purpose. Now, all of these new radios from RadioMaster that are out today are available with 1 watt maximum power, have some quite advanced cooling features, and support up to the latest F1000 Hz high-speed connection. So just a couple of things on that. If you are going to be getting hold of these modules and using them, and we'll look at them more in a moment, then make sure that you update the Lua script on your radio to V3, so it's the latest and greatest, so work with these modules. And unfortunately, if you're running OpenTX and you want to get the most out of these modules with these super high fast data rates that give you less range but a much lower latency, it's time to move to EdgeTX. EdgeTX 2.7.1 is really what you need to be on. These absolutely will work with an OpenTX radio. This is what my radio is still running because I get questions about OpenTX, so I need a radio that still runs it. But to get the most out of these ExpressLRS version 3.x radios, these new ones from RadioMaster, I'd recommend you upgrade to EdgeTX 2.7.1 or latest. So there are 3 versions of these that have come out, in addition to a new antenna, the T antenna that you can see on these, and also a Moxon, I think that's how you say it, directional antenna as well. So let me jump on the bench and give you a closer look at these new modules. Now, all of these new radios have a lot of the same features in terms of the power and other essential bits. So while I unpack this, let me go through that. So all of them are rated for a maximum power of 1 watt and have some pretty decent cooling inside. All of them have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth support, and all of them have an antenna in the box as well. And as well as that, you have connections externally for an XT30 style connection, usually in the range of about 6 or 9 to 16 volts. I've been playing with mine, just running them up 2S battery externally when I've been trying to do things off the radios, and that's been working great. Now, the Nano, of course, is really made for those Zorro style radios. Very small, compact and light, and will just clip on the back. So if you have a radio that has that kind of super small bay at the back, is the one you're going to want to use. The same guts are also available in the micro form factor as well. This is a much more traditional JR bay style. So things like your RadioMaster TX16S and your older radios as well that have a JR bay. Again, this, like the Nano, is a plastic case. No screen, buttons or joystick on this. It's a relatively featureless little box here, quite low profile. Again, nice high efficiency cooling system, again up to 1 watt, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth support in here. Both of these, in fact all the radios, have packet rates up to the F-1000 Hz, and this one again ships with the T antenna. Same connectors, it's just basically the same radio from what I can see here, but in a different form factor so that you can put it in the back of your TX16S rather than your Zorro radios. Both of them, from the playing with that I've done here, seem to be well made. I like the power port for a 2S LiPo, and I like the USB-C for accessing it and doing things like upgrades and stuff. However, you can, of course, do all that stuff by Wi-Fi as well. This is ExpressLRS after all. And the nice thing I like about the micro in the back of my TX16S is that the foldable handle still folds down pretty flat, so I don't have to remove it when I stick it back in the box. But for me, the full-size version of the Ranger is the star. It's significantly more expensive, and it has the same specs as the other two, but it has an awful lot more of goodies in here as well. Taking it out of the box feels like quite a high-end experience, and when you pull the module out you'll realize that it's actually made of CNC'd metal. This isn't plastic at all. It's quite a chunky thing. And then you also have underneath it two adapters for the module to plug it into the back of your radio. Now I'm going to attach the JR Bay onto the back of this to play with on my own radios here. So as well as having the standard stuff like 1 watt power output, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth support, packet rates up to F1000 Hertz, T antenna, and also the new Moxon antenna as well, there's some extra things. It has an OLED display in this, 64 by 128 pixels, a nice decent size, very bright and with great contrast, so it's easy to see outside as well. It has a built-in accelerometer, and it also has a number of buttons and controls on here under the OLED, the 5-direction navigation keys, and also customizable shortcut buttons. And for those of you that like to roll like that, it's also got lots of pretty LED lights on as well. Quite a chunky thing. This weighs about 155 grams with the antenna, and it's a little bit bigger too. The only downside with this monster, this is my favorite out of these three radios, I think, is that you can't fold the foldable handle on the TX16S flat because unfortunately it's just too big. This is one of those modules that you're going to have to remove when you put your radio away. For me, RadioMaster are fast becoming one of the main trusted ExpressLRS vendors due to that work with the development team and the care and testing they seem to be putting into this stuff before they launch. There's only one real warning with these radios. RadioMaster are testing all of this ExpressLRS kit on Edge TX powered radios, so not OpenTX. Now I've played with it on OpenTX here and it is kind of working and it's working fine, but if you want to get into ExpressLRS, then I think really you should be looking to update your radios to Edge TX version 2.7.1 or later, as I mentioned at the top of the video, to get the absolute best out of it. But apart from that, the initial impressions and testing that I've done here are excellent. I'll be putting these radios through their paces, and they are out today on the website. But the full-size Ranger is the one that I'm probably going to use in a lot of the coming videos with ExpressLRS, because it feels to me like other high-end modules that I've used here in the past and just feels like a really quality piece of kit. Thank you for spending your time today watching that video. You can find me in all the usual places on social media, and if you're trying to learn about a subject, then check out the playlist. All of my videos are organized into easy to follow playlists that if you're trying to learn a topic will take you from the basics right the way through to some pretty advanced stuff.